Hello, everyone. This is the 22nd and 24th President of the United States. Jacques Cousteau here to tell you that this program is brought to you by your subconscious. It's everywhere you wanna be. Hey, you can follow Ryan O'Connor at Wrangleshank on Instagram and Twitter. And if you like his work on Bonehead comic, you can also watch his Bonehead cartoon. The link to these things and more can be found in the description. Furthermore, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to all things Wrangleshank and all things Ink the Book. Thank you.
It's time for Ink the Book Show with your host, Ryan O'Connor. And now, let's ink the book.
So many ink and so little book show. Hi everybody, it's Ink the Book Show. I'm Ryan O'Connor, and today we're doing page 190.7 of my first graphic novel called Bonehead. I said yesterday that I was going to be doing this in the late evening, but then my schedule got shuffled around this morning, so I'm here now at noon. I only have a little bit of time to do this. Well, I have like 2 hours to do this, so we'll see what falls out of me. Oh man, this camera. Why do I have to always new cameras? Maybe I don't, but this is real loose lately. Here, let me turn the light on here. Okay. So here's Bonehead floating around with this giant snake. In this weird dimension. Or something. Okay. So yesterday I found out and demonstrated how to refill my Prismacolor markers with isopropyl alcohol to kind of refresh them. Because I guess a lot of times what happens with them is they don't run out of ink, but the alcohol in the markers will evaporate. Oh, let me focus this a little better. But I guess what happens with the markers is they dry out rather than run out of ink. So what you can do is you can refill them with just regular isopropyl alcohol. And that I let it sit for the span of the show, and then I tried it out, and it did seem to be working a bit better. So that's cool. That'll save me money. Because sometimes they seem to burn out so fast on you. And it's like, I don't want to drop another, however many. Like, I usually buy 12 markers at a time. Because there's on dickblick.com, there's a bit of a price break once you get 12 or more. Yeah, markers can get expensive. So, yeah, I opened the show yesterday with a little demonstration on how to refill them a bit. And I had no idea if I was going to be able to do it correctly. I didn't even know you could pull the dang nib out. I mean, you can pull the nib out of anything, I think. I think what I'm going to do is, since I haven't drawn definitive stripes on him at all yet, I think I'm just going to do like these lines that suggest it rather than the outline of it. Because I've just been doing like lines like that. I do think I am going to probably color stripes on him when I color it. It's just I hadn't drawn stripes on him on the earlier pages with this character, so I didn't want to be inconsistent in how I do them. Or something. Here, I need ink. Let's see, what else happened yesterday? Oh yeah, yesterday the show crashed in the middle of it for like, I don't know how long. I don't think it was too dramatically long. But all of a sudden my picture froze, I think. I don't know if I was audible or not. It was like all of a sudden the stream froze on me. And I closed out of the internet and I went back into it and the stream was still going. So I jumped back in and it was fine from there out. On YouTube, it's one long, it's like an hour, 45-minute video. On Twitch, it did break it up into 2 parts. So I did finish the page yesterday on stream after a brief delay. I don't think I inked anything off camera. Because right when I noticed that it was frozen, I stopped inking. I was trying to figure out how to fix it. But I haven't looked at the broadcast, so I don't know what, you know. But if there's a break in audio and video, there assuredly is. If you skip past it, it shouldn't be too long. I eventually get back to the show. A friend of mine, Meredith, was in the chat, keeping me company. Okay, there's our snake. And here's Bonehead. I just spent a long time trying to fix parts of this page because it looked kind of sloppy. I was trying to fix a couple drawings, and then I even added a panel down here because it wasn't clear that to me quite what was going on. So he's trying to bite him. He just chomp. But Bonehead is sucked into the back into his eye socket. And he's like, snap with his tail. He's going to say shucks or something like that. So last night I posted a drawing, and I think I did some panels, did a little bit of writing, and that was it. I was reading a lot last night. I read Psalm 107, and I was like kind of reading about it a little bit, and then I was reading Scaling the Secular City by J.P. Moreland, and then I started Beyond Order by Jordan Peterson, which I just got. Oh man, the intro where he talks about the health problems of the past few years with his daughter and his wife and himself. That was bonkers. Like I oh man, that part of that intro kind of almost ripped my heart out. I think this book is going to be good. It's his follow-up to 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos. I like that Jordan Peterson. I listen to his podcast all the time. I was just listening to an interview he did with Rod Dreher, who wrote another book I need to get that I'm really excited about, called Live Not by Lies. And that was a really good episode of his podcast. I really enjoyed that. I've been kind of eyeballing that book for a long time. Oh. I'd buy it, but I'd just be throwing it on top of a pile of books I'm trying to get through. I will eventually. There's this little floating island that they're on in a sea of nothingness. And then there's like a patch of cosmos above them. It's just it's kind of like a purgatory kind of place that Bonehead's in. If I had to put it one way. Succinctly, I guess that's in my head what it is. It's purgatory. So, here is Snake Guy. My billions of mosquito bites are going away. There's 3 on my palm there. You can't really see them so much anymore. I got like nearly 30 mosquito bites on my right hand, and like I think 2 on this side of my left hand, and 2 on this finger. I think that's it for that, for my left hand. Then I found one on my back yesterday. It's from hanging out on my porch the other night. So all day yesterday and the day before, it was like I was rubbing aloe all over my hand, and I'd put out one fire, and then something else would start like devastating me with itchiness. I'd slather that in aloe, and then this hand would start itching all of a sudden. It was just like, isn't it that mosquitoes, they suck your blood, but simultaneously they like inject like a poison into you to make you itch? It's like, just take my blood. Oops. Off screen. Off screen. Garbage trucks are, I don't know, bowling on my street. And just like that, they're gone. It sounds like. It sounded like they were right outside my window, and then now I don't hear them at all anymore. It's like they just vanished. That is really weird. I usually hear them like coming way down the street. I can hear them like coming from a mile away, and I don't hear them at all anymore. I just decided to break for lunch right on my little cul-de-sac here. Okay, I hear them again. I feel like I'm cheating with these scant backgrounds, but there's like no background here. But this is also the last page like this. Okay. I feel like he doesn't quite look like the same snake here. I accidentally put two tea bags in this cup of tea. So I'm bouncing off the walls. Okay. Speaking of tea, I think I'm gonna grab another one in a minute. I had reheated water. I might have to do that again. Let me run out there and hit the button, and I'll be able to just pour it and come back when it's ready. Okay. If I go faster, maybe it'll make his mouth seem a little more violent. Let's see. Here is some drool. He almost looks like a crocodile there. Rather than a snake, but you know. I did try redrawing this one like 7 times. Okay. Let's get on to Bonehead here. Honk. Honk. Honka. Honka honka. My father was part clown. My mother, part automobile. So sometimes you might hear me honking. It reminded me of the Tex Avery cartoon with the taxi that wants to be a race car. My buddy Ben, the guy that I actually made, the guy that was doing the project that I made up Bonehead for originally, which was a little video game project. One time he bought this big Tex Avery collection on DVD, and I used to go over there and watch Tex Avery cartoons with him all the time. Actually, we were doing that the night I showed him Bonehead, come to think of it. I gotta get Ben on this show. That would be great. We gotta get him on. I'm talking about Bonehead and video games and stuff. I need to get my art friends on here. Nobody wants to come on the show. Everybody's just scared. And I try not to push people too much. I send everybody the links every day to jump on in. People are afraid of turning on a camera and putting it on them. You know what? I was too, but I just made myself do it because it's like, you know, it's like I'm me whether I like it or not. I don't know. You can't, especially if you want to share your stuff with the world, like you kind of gotta, you can't be afraid of showing your stuff to the world, right? There's a place for modesty, I suppose, but not quite. Like shyness is self-defeating. I don't know. It seemed like a good idea to start putting myself in front of a camera. Part of it was I wanted to build an audience for Bonehead. I thought maybe I could get Bonehead a built-in audience for when it was a book someday. And then on top of that, if I made myself have to talk all the time, maybe I'd get a little better at talking, because I'm a quiet guy by nature generally. And I would say it's helped me get my words out a bit better over this past year. Pardon me. And I think it's also helped me kind of stand on my tiptoes a little bit with my output on this, in both how frequently I work on it and the quality of work I put into it. I think it's helped me try a little harder than I might have. Okay, I got a tea bag. I just put a new tea bag in there. I'm gonna just pour that water, and I'll be back in like 7 seconds. Six Mississippi, probably 7. Oh, nailed it. Oh yeah, that's salty hot. Just the way my mother used to make. Oh hey, crystallized pixels. Bonehead is dope. Stay committed. I'll pop off. Also, hi. Thank you. Good to see you, crystallized pixels. Thanks for popping in. Man, it's exciting when like people I don't know comment or seem to really like the character. and the art. That's really encouraging. Oh, you said you like popping in and seeing where I am at with the inking. Made a lot of progress lately. Um, I've been doing about a page a day. I think I got through this. I think it's a 6-page scene with the snake, which was one of the last scenes I added. And then I'm also still plugging away at writing an upcoming scene, rewriting an upcoming scene. It's coming along. Where am I? Okay. Let's see. This is kind of bugging me. Sick. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how many pages I have left, but I want to say 90. I don't know if it's like it's somewhere between. I think it's like 40 to 50 pages left. Let me throw Bonehead in here. I think these teeth are going to be in front of him. I'm going to be closing in around him. Ah! Said, imagine if I had Bonehead emotes on Twitch. That would be so cool. How do you do that? Do I just Can I just upload drawings as emotes? I'll have to look into that. I always hear like Crimson talk about that kind of stuff. Because I think she says she knows how to do it without even being an affiliate. I think you have to be an affiliate to have that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I'm a Twitch layman. I don't know nothing. But I should look into that. Yeah, I think what's her name? Crimson. I think Crimson knows how to bypass being an affiliate for some of that stuff. But, you know, having affiliate status would be pretty cool too, I guess. Do I need 50 followers for that? Or like maybe a million? I don't know. I don't pay attention to that stuff. I have, I believe it's 24 followers on Twitch right now. Oh, you can use third party like 7TV. Oh, okay. I could at least make them for Discord, right? Can anyone do that on Discord? Just have their own emoticons? I don't know how any of that works. But I could start looking into that. What time is it? I've got about 40 minutes that I can keep drawing today. And then tomorrow's my mom's birthday. So I'll definitely do a page tomorrow, but I don't know. I know I gotta go running all over town at one point tomorrow. I'll probably do a page first, though. Oh, yeah. On my so usually at the end of the streams, I put a link to a link tree, but also on the about page of my Twitch, there should be that link tree link, and it's got all kinds of links. It's got like my Twitter, my Instagram, which I usually post the same stuff to both, and then my Discord, a link to the Bonehead cartoon that I made, a link to the Public shop where I have a bunch of like t-shirt design things. So all that stuff's in the one place now. And I usually post it in the description of all my videos. But for some reason, the StreamYard thing that I use, it doesn't post the description to the video or it doesn't let me post the description until after the stream ends. He said, normally you watch on mobile, so you don't see that stuff unless you dig for it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I hear you. I usually, if I was going to be on Twitch, usually I would be doing it through my phone. Oh, there's a conversation erupting on my phone about certain people's birthdays. There's a million texts all of a sudden. Okay, so Bonehead's trying to get away from this snake all of a sudden and get back to where he came from by jumping back into his head. Oh, cool. Thank you. See, I was saying recently, I don't see a lot of action on Discord. I try to put stuff on there that I think is interesting, but like I'm not sure who quite uses Discord. But it seems like it's got you know, like a lot of Twitch people have the Discord as their home base, I think. Said, what do you use to put viewer comments on stream? I might steal it. Oh, so I'm sure there's better things. I just use StreamYard when I stream, and that dual streams to YouTube and Twitch and Facebook for me. And then, so when I'm looking at the chat on the side, I just click on whatever link I want to put up. So, like I say, I think there's probably better ones that kind of put them up as they appear or as they come through. Or there's also the ones that like kind of scroll it on the screen as they're going. But I just click usually the most recent comment or whatever comment I'm reading at the time, and then I click it again to make it go away. You have the scrolling one. I liked the ability to highlight just one, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I see the scrolling ones, and I'd like to be able to do that a lot of times, but then a lot of times when I see it on other people's streams, I think it can seem kind of cluttered sometimes. Like it's kind of eating too much screen space. But I feel like it would be useful to not pause and click the screen a lot as quite so much. Oh, would I like to mute this conversation? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. The family text conversation, that is. Definitely, streams get crowded really fast. Yeah, it's a fine balance trying to have cool stuff but not overdo it. Yeah, I see a lot of artists do really cool stuff on their streams, but sometimes, yeah, it can be a lot filling the screen, or like I mean, I went on Crimson stream once, and she's just got like all kinds of stuff going on her screen, and it's so cool. But it's like I if I had all that going on, I don't know, it might be helpful, because sometimes I'm just like, I cannot pull an entertaining thought out of my head, but like sometimes I feel like it would just be too much going on at once. But I feel like Crimson knows how to do a little bit of everything on on Twitch. She's got like a billion tricks up her sleeve. Oh man, forgot about this tone. I think I'm just gonna paint it in and then erase what I need to erase. This is sloppy. Oops. Dang it. Got white on my. Oh man, what a mess. Okay. I'm gonna try this again. Well, I'll come back to that. You said I feel like Twitch, or you said I like Twitch because it's super genuine, whereas YouTube videos are fake and over the top with people overacting or overreacting to everything. Yeah, you see a lot of that. See, there's no reason you can't do that stuff on, like, do more genuine stuff on YouTube. Almost said Twitter, but it's like they've both got their kind of like styles that have developed and come out of them, out of the content creators over the years. Let me see, maybe this is dry already. But I do kind of have a biased preference for YouTube because it's just what I know a little better. But yeah, I see what you're talking about for sure. Actually, if you come a little further, like this. Yeah, I'm gonna get those two teeth. These two teeth breaking the tongue. I mean, just crossing the edge of it. I think that'll work a bit more naturally. Okay, so I'll wait for that to dry again. And this is weird panel. It's Bonehead getting sucked into his own face. You see, I threw some lines on here. This is like special effect stuff flying out of his face while he's getting sucked in. YouTube does have great videos on there. Sorry. Just the really popular ones, I guess, are like that. Yeah. Like if you wanna have more popular content, you're gonna be like talking in that voice and doing cuts in between every one of your sentences. Gotta head out. Good luck with everything. Stay on that grind. Can do. Thanks for popping in. Good to see you again. Okay. My people. I think originally I had his eye curving that way, but I like this one better. This works. This is Bonehead getting sucked into his eye so he can get back to the normal world. He had spilled some scientific experiment in his head, and now it's like a wormhole to this dimension, I guess. That's how he got there. And we already saw Denton Crux go back to the normal world through Bonehead's eye. Okay, there's that hand. Okay. He's like, come on, come on, come on. He's trying to stick his foot in his eye right there. What's happening? And then here he is going into his eye. And the snake chomps. He's like, he goes, snap. Ah, shucks. Here's all these teeth closing in around him. Blorp. That's the sound of Bonehead getting sucked into his eye. I was about to color that one in, I think. What time is it? Got about half an hour to finish this page today. Otherwise, I'll have to finish it tomorrow before I start the next page. Okay. It's him swooping up. Here's teeth. I think I had all these swoops on this side originally, but that doesn't really make sense. So I was trying to add them onto this side instead. I think that's 10. Okay. Oops, sorry. I think it's off screen. Let's see what else is going on here. All these background teeth over here. Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. I would do well to, if I have to change stuff on the panel, it would be wise of me to just really clean it up and erase what wasn't necessary and make it very clear, because I get really easily confused by my pencils when I don't clean it up, and I change stuff around. And like when I switched these swoops to this side because it made more sense, but I left all these ones. And then also, yeah, now these swoops are intersecting with these teeth and stuff, and the lines get kind of mixed up in my head. So I think I'm inking one thing, but then if I'm not careful, it turns out I'm inking another. And that's how I make mistakes all the dang time. Oh. T. Oop, my hand's sitting in ink. There we go. I just don't want to drag it across the page. Okay. And then I think I'm going to sneak this tongue in. I don't quite... I think it just goes off the page, and I think I didn't quite agree with that for a minute, but I think I do. No. That volume isn't right. Better. Yeah, I'll buy it. Okay. So I think this panel is done. And then teeth. Chomp. That's the sound teeth make. Know what I mean? Okay, and then here's a little effect here. Show that his jaw is snapping shut. And then he's gonna be like, ah, crud. Um, oh, what time is it? I need to know. It's almost time for me to wrap up, which is kind of perfect. Perfect timing. There we go. Let me clean this up too. It's still looking ratty from earlier. Better. And then here's his jaw. Oh yeah, and here's a little effect here with the snap. He's like snapping his tail, like his fingers. That's the idea. Maybe that's not entirely clear, but if he says something like shucks, maybe it'll make it a little clearer. Oh, that means it's time for me to go. Okay, just in time, I guess. We finished this page. All right, so if you want to do me some favors, click around on some other videos and maybe click the links in the description. I'll be posting the link tree in the description on Twitch momentarily. You can see all the different things to click there, including the Bonehead cartoon. There's a 16-minute Bonehead cartoon I made a couple of years ago. Pretty much all by myself, other than having my brother voice Bonehead. And I don't know. I'll be back tomorrow on my mom's birthday. With the next page. In the meantime, I gotta get going. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. Keep on watching, and eat your vegetables because you don't want them to eat you first. Goodbye, everybody.